Good morning to everybody. Thank you for joining us in this incredible 2 days of dive in the world of advanced manufacturing, and also good afternoon to our US colleagues. No, actually, very, very early morning for them, late afternoon for our Asian colleagues which are joining by streaming. And actually, I would like to open, dedicated a special thought to Roberto Maroni, politician and former Interior Minister of the Italian Republic, as well as former President of the Lombardy region, who passed away a few days ago, and his funeral will be held in Varese right now at 11 in the morning. And for this regional institution this morning are actually attending there. Maroni, as President of the region, was, among many things, the main architect of the permanent establishment of the WMF here in Lombardy. And therefore, I dedicate really like a warm last greeting from here. His wish was to make the World Manufacturing Forum the Davos of manufacturing, his words. So we'll keep striving to make this happen. So, to start with, let me thank the World Manufacturing Foundation partners, Confindustria Lombardia, Politecnico di Milano, IMSI, our main partner, Lombardy Region, and UNIDO, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, the institution, the events, sponsors, colleagues, and attendees. We're here today in such an amazing and beautiful day in the Porsche Experience Center, which actually provide an ideal context to share and connect experiences as well as leisure side activities, as you can see, for the passionate of the motorsports. Actually, this year is the 10th year of the WMF, and after many editions of the WMF in Chernobyl, we have chosen to dive into the territory of Brescia this year and Bergamo next year, being both together capital culture for the year 23, besides, of course, being extraordinary territories in terms of tradition for manufacturing. Now, the enhancement of territories represent actually in the World Manufacturing Foundation one of the key pillars in dealing with the unprecedented challenges the industry is living today. So at the foundation, we strive to enhance manufacturing role as a dynamic and positive driver for economical, social, environmental growth and sustainability, shaping global agenda and acting as a dynamic platform, bringing together stakeholders confronted with the tremendous evolving paradigms in manufacturing. How do we do this? We produce the report, which Mark Otage, scientific chairman of the World Manufacturing Foundation, will dive across in a moment. We organize the World Manufacturing Forum, the key international platform which brings together all of us. But there are other initiatives which might be a little bit less known, which we build around, like satellite event as the WMF USA, the Young Manufacturing Leaders, which are actually present with a club here today, and last but not least, the Women in Manufacturing led by Christina Oyon from the Basque countries. Women and young being really like key factors that we're going to be discussing also today for a sustainable futures of manufacturing. And we do all this thank you to a lot of partners that you can see here. I'm not going to name it one by one, but of course to make such a wide extent happen, this is the key ingredients we built upon. So in the last 2 years, we've been seeing unprecedented disruption of global supply chain, cost skyrocketing, and supply scarcity have been keeping busy us all. One of the most severe challenges being the incredible shortage of semiconductors, as we know, with the resulting production delay, but not only, of course, semiconductors. We learn every sort of commodity and merchandise across many industries in context of a strong demand, and more recently, the energy crisis. So industry really learned the hard way the importance of an environment where energy supply is secured and at a competitive cost. I mean, now what else? I mean, this has been for most of us not only reduced capability to operate, fulfill demand, generate margin, and therefore invest, but also made us all stay, or most of us stay, really underwater in these past couple of years, really leaving too little space and time for strategic initiatives to keep our head above, and where the industry has yet often lagging behind. So the industry which will survive and emerge will be profoundly transformed. The success of transformation will also depend from the ability to adapt to this new multipolarized world and its consequent shocks. On another note, such disruption scale the importance of manufacturing to a much broader public than ever before. Everybody's talking to manufacturing right now. And from the industry perspective, what we're seeing confirmed and strong decelerating trends, which were somehow visible before, somehow. We see the need for acceleration in the adoption of digital tools, but in particular, the use of data, but of course, not just within the factory walls, but more and more in an end-to-end context to drive more efficient and sustainable supply chain. We see also a strong signal for a local-for-local world, which is further driving shorter value chain with the new, good news, reinforced role for SMEs. This will increase regional competition to attract investment, a local champion for each supply chain. Digital and sustainability, of course, drivers are stimulating strong changes of consumer behaviors, and consequently we see an evolution or a drive for an evolution of product offering, with also servitization being an important part of it. New organization of work are getting experimented and are really shaping competitiveness for talent landscape, with skills yet and more being the most important factor for the future of manufacturing. We also shall not forget of an often underestimated factor yet, which is cybersecurity. Industry needs a cyber-safe environment where to operate. All this in a context of strongly growing attention to sustainability, as we said, and social responsibilities and inclusiveness. While at the industry level, we keep striving to survive, it is clear for us that global and regional agendas need to prioritize and facilitate a less complex environment for industry to operate and society to flourish. For all these reasons, this year, we decided to focusing on redesigning supply chains in the new era of manufacturing. I really also look forward a lot to hear from Marco Taisch, who has been doing an outstanding job together with the advisory, editorial board, and expert group. Really, thank you very much, and really have a fantastic days of learning and sharing. Thank you.